Saturday, 4th of August, message from Aurora and Adriel concerning Saturday, 4th of August dream flight. I have asked Adriel and Aurora if it's possible to make an appearance above the Olympic Stadium on Saturday. The issue they are working on at the moment is that discussing the timing of show of decloaking. So why don't we just ask them what is going to happen. This is Aurora. We have considered the request you have sent for the Olympic Stadium show up and decloak, and this is a plan we approve of, and in fact we were also involved in this last Saturday for the opening ceremony. We had not in mind to show up again this Saturday because we would prefer big events like opening and closing of the ceremony. But since people really are interested in this show that we performed over the stadium, we consider that it is quite possible to go ahead and make another show today or later this evening. The issue is that the ground crew may not be on board because the timing is just only a few of you could participate, the ones who are already gone to sleep, and so yes, so we were a bit perplexed as to how to do this. Anyhow, we will see. There will definitely be flyovers on this mission, not by me, but of smaller shuttle, yes, with a few of you on board, and there are many of us in orbit above the stadium and going down to lower orbit, and two have decloaked. The vast majority of us not decloak or materialize into your three-dimensional world. Many of us remain in the, hidden to your eyes and in the above dimensions. Yes, so we know of this request of manifesting above the stadium on the Saturday during the dream flight. And it is well and truly due considered with due consideration, and we will do something. We cannot say exactly when or how or who for security reasons, but we certainly consider definitely we will be there. We will take you there, and many of you will also have the opportunity to visit London from above and its inhabitants. Some of you will travel through time. Those of you who had past lives in London will also review their lives there, or even travel directly to the time and witness from the other dimensions what took place for them in the life when they lived in London. And perhaps some of us will also travel through time in the future. So this is going to be a very, very busy day. And since we're in the area, some of us will go down again in the Baltic Sea. There's more work to be done there, so we will continue working on this project. So two major projects for this Saturday, being over the Olympic Stadium and hopefully decloaking and manifesting over the Olympic Stadium. during daytime or nighttime. What we usually do in these circumstances is, excuse me just a second, is jump back into time a little bit. So for those who are, say, in the States and are 8 hours behind, we will still collect you at the usual time, but then we'll slightly go back in time a few hours to decloak over the Olympic Stadium. So we are planning to do that, and God willing we will be able to do it, and we'll find a free window to do that safely for everybody. And yes, we hope to make a bit of a show. And for this mission, everybody's invited, and you are all welcome to take part, either from the shuttlecrafts above the stadium or from Aurora herself. Yes. There will be what you call a group meditation on Aurora to help with the manifestation of our shuttlecrafts above the stadium, and to appease the public and calm people down. We have to say, we have not experienced any fear or apprehension on the last show, last weekend. Fear was far from being in anybody's mind in the stadium. All we sensed was joy and people being thrilled for a new opportunity. Although the media covered it up quite well, those who were there in the audience really know what took place, that they felt our presence. They felt the senses telepathically, and they know this was real. They know this was no blip or balloon. the traditional balloon, Roswell balloon or Olympic balloon, it wasn't like that. People who were in the audience and even in the London area could feel us, and there was a tremendous, tremendous thrill and joy and happiness to see us and to witness us appear and to have us celebrate with you. Not so much the pleasure of being participants in a sports event, but rather the pleasure of all being together from all over the world in these difficult times ahead of our planet, where there is much fear for many people concerning the future, concerning climate change, what you call climate change, concerning food supply, concerning the economy. So we were indeed perceived as bringers of hope when we manifested Saturday last. And the vast majority of your planet is finding the situation rather difficult to cope alone, and they do truly indeed welcome a helping hand from above at this difficult time for your planet. And this is why we are here. This is the only reason we are here. So this is for the mission briefing. Adriel is also here and would also like to say a few words, and I will let her speak now. Good day, this is Adriel. Yes, so you heard Aurora, and you know we have wonderful plans for you this Saturday. One small clarification concerning the flybys. There will be many crafts flying, but it has not yet been decided who will decloak and who will be in the ship that will decloak. But we are certainly more than happy to have on board some of our ground crew. on board the shuttles that will decloak. And well, our big dream, and I'm not sure how this will plan out really, but our big dream was to, yes, to land on the lawn of the stadium on the closing day in a very friendly way. We plan to make more and more flybys and appearances over the stadium, and eventually leading up to us just landing. And at the same time, the atmosphere has to be right, and people have to be opened for this. People have to be welcoming us. If there is any closeness or fear, we will not land. we will certainly not even show up, for that matter. but if we feel the right vibrations in the stadium, and if the security measures will be safe, we dream of landing on the lawn and having some of you, our ground crew, walking on the lawn from our spaceships, so that people understand it is really yourselves and ourselves, and that we are truly one indeed. I'm not sure if this idea is expressed very clearly. I sure hope it is. And for this, well, we were thinking maybe even to have some of your original bodies, and some are quite really human looking. I mean, there's virtually no visible difference to land on the lawn, I mean. And yes, so this is the plan. Godspeed. Thank you, Israel.